Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're out in interstellar space, well, interplanetary space at least, with the Andromeda, and the Duna armada. This episode, we're going to do a few of the correction burns. All 6 of them have a correction burn of some sort. The Andromeda is the last one, which makes sense because, you know, you want the Kerbals to command things from here and make sure that everything else goes well with the satellites. So the first one is going to be the Kerbal motion sat. So we're going to go ahead and find that one and do that one real quick. I'll do that one on camera, and then we'll show the rest. Oh my, which one is Kerbal motion? There it is, Kerbal motion sat. Switch 2. So these burns are all pretty small, a few meters per second. Yeah, 4.9 meters per second to make decent-sized changes to its orbit at Duna. We went over this last episode. I set them up. So the maneuver is there. We're going to go ahead and focus view on Duna. Yeah, this one's not that major. I mean, it's actually decently major. It's moving it from way over there to over here to be polar. And this is cool. So that's going to be, yeah, that's going to get it close-ish to this polar orbit here. So that's coming up in 114 days. And then they all kind of follow along after that. I'll go through on camera the Kerbal motion sat, do the rest of them off camera, and then we'll watch the Andromeda in person. Well, whatever, I'll record that as well. So I think that has a few minutes of lead time, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and do this. Boop. And KSP burn in 6 seconds. I'm going to do all these manually so that I can do them correctly. Well, not manually. I mean, I'm going to use, you know, that and point to the maneuver node. It's going to take them all a while because they don't have much gimbaling abilities, and this thing is still pretty heavy with fuel. But that's what physics warp is for. Good, so it's lining up. That doesn't matter though, because we're going to go out to the map, and we're going to fast forward until we get to that maneuver. I have a few minutes leeway, but still we'll cut it off a little early. So, without further ado, we're on our way to Duna, leaving the near space of Kerbal. What are we at? 100%, 100%? Yeah, we're still pretty close to Kerbin, though, so it's not like we're getting that far away, signal-wise. Yeah, we keep bouncing off the Arcadia, though we keep bouncing off the space station, which is to be expected. 100%, 100%, 100%. Good. Oh, okay, so we're coming up 10 days, 5 days. It should start decelerating. I'm going to go ahead and kill it there. Oh, it's bouncing off the... Oh, that's off the Andromeda and back home. Cool. We've got a few minutes, but I would rather take care of this myself now. Yes. So we can go ahead and get rid of this, because we don't need it, and close that, because it's just an annoyance. It's just in the way. Let's see, where is Duna? Duna is there. Let's focus view again. And so, now we're just going to do this manually and watch the thing burn and line up in place. At least it should in theory. I could probably do it now, and it would get you about to the same place, but we're going to try to follow this as much as we possibly can. So, quick save now. I should have quick save earlier. Oh well. We're going to warp 8, 6, 25, 24, 23. Good. So this is a good pace. Doop, boop. Eek. Makes me nervous when I time warp too fast sometimes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Less than a minute. Alright. So we're coming down. We're about to hit the actual maneuver node there. And I've reduced the thrust. That way we have a little more control with it. This says 6 seconds, but I'm not going to full throttle it right away at the countdown. At about, 10 seconds, we're going to start throttling up. Here we go. Oh, wow, it's not... Oh, This has so little to go. Uh-oh. We have blown past it. We have lost our encounter. Oh, we can get rid of this, though. So we're going to burn a little bit retrograde. Let's see what that does. There we go. Okay, that's bringing us in closer. There's our encounter. And let's see, is this doing anything? Not much. Okay, that's actually sending us away. So if we were to burn normal, and now it's just kind of eyeballing things, I want to get it closer, so that we're somewhat close to this orbit. We'll have to flip it around anyway, but I want it to be a little bit closer. Okay. Okay, we have minimal thrust, so good. Good. So that is reducing the periapsis, and at this point it's just raising it up, which is just what we want. So this is 4, that's 8. Really? Oh, from Duna. I'm seeing Ike. Duna. Yeah, okay. So we'll raise it up to about 6. I think. That should be fine. And that'll generate a decent encounter for this satellite. Okay, come on, a little faster. A little faster. Less than 7. That's good right there. Yes, that'll do nicely. And again, the planet will keep rotating around, so this won't be the same orientation, but it'll be pretty big. We'll still have... Oh gosh, I did all this without looking at any of the delta V. Eek. Yeah, we still have tons of delta V, so we'll be able to do whatever switches to this we need to do. Excellent. So that is the what is it, the Kerbal Motion satellite. Next, Duna Scan Sat, and on and on and on. I'm going to take care of those, and then I'll see you when we're going to the Andromeda in 51 days. See you in a second. All right, we have successfully completed the corrective burns for all the 5, well, unmanned things, the 4 satellites and the Ike lander. Now it's time for the Andromeda. The biggest burn, I think, out of the group at 8.6 meters per second. Woohoo, big deal. But still, to fine-tune this, I'm going to shut down all of the poodles. Shut down. And limit the crap out of that guy. Ooh, maybe not that much. Maybe there. Yeah. Cool. We're going to quick save real quick. And then we're going to warp to there. I could just press warp, or I could be smart. And let's see, where is it? There it is. We're going to just warp to that next maneuver. And Duna focus view. And because we're warping to that next maneuver, it's going to stop us in time. 14 days. Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of that. And goodbye, Kerbal alarm clock, at least for now. I'll have to go through all the vessels and see when they are reaching Duna, who's reaching Duna's sphere of influence first. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's an alarm I can put in. Easy peasy. I'll just go back through those. I'll show you that in this episode too. Otherwise, this episode might be just a little bit sparse. All right, so we're way over there. We're going to come way over here. We want to come in. What's that set to? 300 somewhat? Yeah, that's good. That's going to match with the Ike lander. So that's about where we want to be. All right, so good. Let's go ahead and turn RCS back on, even though with this guy, it's going to keep wanting to do lots of stupid RCS things because it's so big and beastly and kind of unwieldy. Cool looking ship, not the best for maneuvering. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. That's nice. 0.9. It's 0.09. Wow. Yeah, okay. Shush. And that's good. So we're going to start thrusting now. Just a few ticks of shift. With that one engine there. Okay. Monopropellant's just... Oh, we have lots of monopropellant. We're okay. Okay. Let's go. And we've actually passed the node now, but honestly, one of them I blew past it. Actually, I time warped and fat fingered it, and I blew past by like a minute or two. It still did the same exact thing. It lined up exactly the same. So a little bit off, not the end of the world. All right, so it's almost there. It's gonna flip around. Oop. It's gonna flip around. And boom. Yeah, a little outside of it. That's okay though. That's fine. We'll be okay. That'll still be close enough to enter orbit and be just fine. All right, so now, okay, stop it. Stop it. Now I think we can just add these sphere of influence changes. So we're going to go through that. Add. Yes, there it is. Sphere of influence. Again, I like having a little time. So we're going to add 5 minutes to that. And I'm going to go through all 6 of these guys and add their sphere of influence changes real quick. See you in just a moment once that has been completed. Okay, so I've gone through and visited all 6 of them and added their sphere of influence changes. They're spread out. Most of them are spread out pretty well. These 2, unfortunately, they follow like the same really close path. They're an hour and some change apart. That's still fine. Plenty of time to switch around and do both of those guys. And, well, hopefully there's enough time to get them set up. Ooh, that's going to be a little close. Yeah, we should be okay. I think we'll visit them each as they're entering sphere of influence, and then we'll set maneuver nodes for them to get into Duna's orbit. I also need to go through, I'm going to do that now off camera and bump all those up on all of them. So that's it for this episode, though. A little short one here, I think. Next one, we will be arriving in orbit, well, all the orbits around Duna. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. I will catch you later.